Hey guys, today we have the GoPro Hero 4, the Black Edition. Alright, what's included in our skin kit is the front, back, one-piece style sides, and as you see, covers for doors or various accessory components. You get a free set, and now the bonus clasp for the upper part of the case of this GoPro, because that piece is very well easily scratchable. So we thought we'd give it a chance and try to protect it for you guys. Alright, now on to the installation process. Our first step, we're going to install the front skin. You want to peel this piece completely off the wax backing, and then you want to align it around the lens, the power button, and the screen that's in the upper left-hand corner. Now you use these three cutouts on the skin as your pivot points for install. Once you have it placed, make sure that you firmly press all areas around the skin and make sure that it's firmly down. Our next section that we're going to install is going to be the back. As before, just completely remove it off the wax backing, and then you want to use the cutouts that are located on the back and the small area that's almost like negative space as your pivot points for this piece. Now that you align the cutouts, the piece that is almost U-shaped will fall almost completely into place. Now we're going to be installing the side wraps. The side wraps come in one piece, and you want to completely remove it off the wax backing. Now, while removing it off the wax paper, you want to be very delicate. Some pieces of this side are very thin and could get damaged. Now, during install, you want to start in the middle of the device, other than one side or the other, because if you start on one particular side, by the time you wrap around to the other, the side wrap could be way off. So that's the reasoning behind starting in the middle of the device. So align it around the capture button, and then once it's aligned around this side, you want to firmly press this area down to keep it from moving while continuing to install. Now once you reach the first corner, you want to give it a nice, clean, firm bend and wrap it around. And as you're wrapping it, you want to make sure that the cutouts are aligned to the openings on the device. Now as you see, when we reach the bottom of this particular side wrap install, the LED is almost perfectly centered. Now we're going to start with the opposite side, and it's pretty much the same method. A clean, firm bend around the corner, and just keep it aligned around the cutouts. Now there are some thin areas on this side, like I mentioned before, like this corner here. And in order to keep this area down, we're going to heat these areas with our hairdryer. All it is required is enough heat to soften the material. And then once the material gets soft enough, you're able to press it firmly down and it'll contour around the curve. Now the one side that was almost like a thin hairline, that's going to have to be heated down shortly as well. But before we get to that, we're going to install the covers for the openings. To do so, all you need is a piece of Scotch tape. Press the Scotch tape down onto the skin and remove it off the wax backing. And then center it around its individual cutout. We have one small door already installed, and now we're on to the second. This piece does not require tape, and in order to center it correctly, you're going to have to center that square cutout on the right side, and then firmly press it down while centered. As you see, before you firmly press it, the skin is removable without stretching, but you have to do it very delicately. This time, this piece is a lot more evenly centered. And to continue on, there will be a small overhang on the corner of the skin. Now, like what we did with the full one-piece side wrap, you have to heat that corner in order for it to contour around the curve. And once the material gets soft from the heat, just make sure that it's a nice firm press, because it is a small piece of an overhang. And if it's not heated enough, it will pop right up. Alright guys, now it's time to install the new bonus piece. This new bonus piece is the clasp area of the waterproof casing. Now, I'm very pleased myself about this new bonus piece, because I know for a fact, myself, when I open the new casing, it tends to scratch. It's very delicate of a material that it is coated with, so why not protect that as well? To install this piece, you just have to line up all the edges of the skin. And once you have it centered in this almost direct middle of the clasp, you're going to have to heat it around the curved area. Like with the corners, just give it a nice little bit of heat and give it a firm press so it contours around the curved edge. And that's the installation of the bonus piece. Okay guys, this has been the GoPro Hero 4 Black Edition in black carbon fiber. Thanks for watching.